Two absolute studs clash on the ice this evening. With a few takeaways and some apples, he was a great team player last game. You gotta watch out when he's on the ice. He plays physical and can steal the puck. I have been waiting for this matchup all week, and it finally goes down between these two stars next. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it all morning. We are underway here, and let the game begin. Hey, hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Outlaws come up with a defensive zone draw. Feeds the puck to B-Bunny. Great defensive effort with the stick. B-Bunny's got it along the boards. Oklahoma's got possession of the puck. Sends it over front. And that chance is blocked. Oklahoma's regained possession of the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
I think this is a pretty easy call. I mean, you can't get in the way of someone without the puck and impede on their forward movement.
Man advantage unit is set.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Oklahoma's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Along the half wall with the puck. Shot, block, and that's why she kills penalties.
Yeah, it's not just about working hard, it's about anticipating, so you gotta be smart to be able to get to those lanes quickly.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. They win the draw and go on the attack. Comes up with the stop. Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves into the offensive zone.
It's only a game. Why do you have to be mad?
Minton's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And the puck departs the zone. Canada's got possession at center. Big save by the goaltender washing that one. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Layman's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Feeds it over to B-Bunny. Canada's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
You get the nod to go out there on the power play and make a difference, and you don't. It's frustrating, and it's a real momentum killer.
Into the corner of the attacking area. What a great read, breaking up the pass. All alone.
Haters gonna hate. Study hard, boys.
Oh, man, James, she thrives when the pressure is on. She's on a breakaway, and this is all but in because she is convinced she's putting it in. This is where she operates her best.
And she continues that narrative, producing points here, Cheryl.
Well, she puts in her best performances against this rival opponent, James. She's a point-per-game player, and when it's on the line, she delivers. I mean, she's precise in her execution, and she makes it happen.
We got a whistle offside to call. Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Oklahoma's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Quick pass to Richard. Shakes off the coverage. Takes a shot. There's a save by Wagner. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. won the draw here in their own zone. Here's a centering pass, and that's intercepted. And we've got an offside with a face-off.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Slammed into the wall.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Well past the midway mark of this period, Canada's ahead 1-0. Oklahoma's got it in the offensive zone. Passes it over. Gaining steam here on the attack. Scores! Off the one-timer of you.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Canada's clearly had a few energy drinks prior to puck drop because they're already up by a pair here in the first.
It's always great to see a team come out and play with desperation, not just at the end of the game. There's been urgency to their step and a lot of pace to their play.
The Outlaws will play from the defensive zone. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Just a great defensive read there. Canada's playing it from the side. Good defensive stop with the poke check. From behind the net. Takes that pass back at the point. Shoots on the deflection. Oh, and it goes off one of her own teammates in front. Raymond's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Oklahoma's got a hold of the puck. Passes over to Richard. That'll create some separation. And the crossbar, what a shot!
The Warriors are trying to claw their way back into this game, and that's not how you do it. When you have an opportunity to execute, you have to find the back of the net.
And that ricochets off a twig in front. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the late goings of the period, Canada's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Loses the covers there. And cut that one out of the net. Goaltender covers up, and we'll get a face-off. As they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Canada's got the puck along the boards. Oklahoma's got it now.
Hey, just think, at least the bruises will prove you played.
Nice feed inside the offensive zone from the boards. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Here's a sprint for the loose puck. And he comes up with it. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Canada's got the puck in their own end. Sends it quickly to B. Bunny. Makes a move in front. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Raymond.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. And you gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Canada's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Takes the shot. Oh, he needed to make that save with time running down. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. here about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Oklahoma's power play failed them through the first period, and likely a topic of discussion in the intermission. They got to come out and capitalize if they get the opportunity again.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Canada's won the draw. And now he moves it quickly to B. Bunny. Puck picked up by Minton. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Shuts him down. Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Golden's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it over to Richard. Golden's got it in the offensive zone.
Hey, just think. At least the Bruises will prove you played.
Picks up the puck in his own end. She handles the feed. Feeds it over on the attack. That's intercepted. The Warriors get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. Canada's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Minton. Slides the puck over. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Wide of the net. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Outlaws lead this one 2-0. Oklahoma's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
Golden's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
Centering pass in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Sends a pass over. And he was right there to make the stop on that play. The Warriors move the puck in the defensive zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. And here's the pass to Biggs. He's got a step. Delayed penalty. Score!
Well, with the delayed penalty, they get their opponent running around, James, and they wind up scoring, so that's going to nullify their power play, but it doesn't really matter. They got one on that one.
Very effective. Another goal against his rivals. He is just feasting on them as he extends the point streak against them.
And not easy to do against a rival who knows you, right? They know how to take time and space away, and what he's saying is, I'm going to find space. I'm going to create space. I'm going to do what it takes. And that's exactly what's happening through this series right now.
And that doesn't reach the net. Look out.
Hey, just think. At least the Bruises will prove you played.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down. Biggs has been dancing around the offensive zone all night long, and when you have that type of skill set where you can hold the puck, you can create space, you generate offense. A multi-point night for him. I think he's going to continue to keep going here, pad the stats, elevate his teammates, because he's just dialed in tonight.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass.
Oklahoma's entire team has been real lackluster from the beginning of this game. They looked ill-prepared at puck drop, and the only saving grace is they have half a game left to try and claw their way back into it.
From the right side and up the middle.
Biggs has been feeling it tonight, James. I mean, he's showing his creativity and his vision. He's got 3 points in the game and has really led offensively for his team. Richard's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Canada's got possession here in the offensive zone. And a strong effort on that play.
Lehman's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Canada's got it in their own zone. The Warriors are on the attack. Quick feed to Richard. Here's the feed in front. And that doesn't connect. Tosses it to Minton. Here's a chance. And he fights off another save. He did it again. And my goodness. Puck sent over to Golden. Quick shot. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there.
Richard's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Moves the pass in front. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Golden's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. There's a shot! There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Third period underway here. This has been a total squash to this point. Okay, we've played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Canada's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure.
Breakaway! Makes the save!
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the streets, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Oklahoma's got the puck against the half wall. Great reach with the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Richard. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And the puck escapes the zone, and they'll be forced to tag up. Here's the pass. Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Outlaws have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. On the backhand, turns it away.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and score. And this is something to look at here, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to be happy that they contributed right up the line. They did themselves well on this goal. It's all about trying to have that, maybe put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Oh, he gets a blocker on him. What a stop by Lemon. Tries to feed it over to Golden. Shakes himself free. Comes up with a big glove save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the
Save on the play. Wow.
Oh, that's great. Nice in you, James. And he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to
the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He's had a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Is looking to break out. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. The Outlaws offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Golden's won the face-off. Takes control of the puck. Can hang on to the puck after taking a knock. A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post. Let's see what the officials are calling. Biggs is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Golden's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Slides it back to the blue line. On the attack along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Richard. Huge steal at his own end. The Warriors gain possession. Canada's got the puck here in the open ice. From the neutral zone now. With the stop. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? And they win the defensive zone face-off. Oklahoma's got it across the line. To his teammate. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Minton's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Oklahoma's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Coming up.
Well, you gotta love the aggressive nature of this PK unit. They jumped, they attacked, when they got the puck, they found a way to cash in and convert on the opportunities.
And play resumes as the puck is shot.
Biggs' penalty is almost expired.
Oklahoma's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shot to the goal.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating, and I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
The Warriors carry it along the wall.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Gives him a jolt with that hit. Sent into the offensive zone. The Outlaws will play it in their own end. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Quick shot. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. What a steal in his own end.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
This is a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
All alone. Both eyes above the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Big time stop there. Golden's going against the boards. Here's a short pass to Richard. Takes the feed.
Minton's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Oklahoma's gained possession along the boards. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, what a save on the play.
Well, James, I think he might have gone in too tight here when he was selling the face, but a nice save by the goaltender.
And a great save.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Golden's tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbled off the stick and we lost possession.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
A bit of a trap meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Canada's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Oklahoma's taken position. Wow, this has been simmering for a bit, but it's boiling over now.
It's boiling all right here, James. Nearing the end of the game, but this fight is just getting started.
And there's the winning blow.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it. But the winner is going to the home team.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. Nice job tying up his opponent. Canada's got the puck against the boards. Here's a chance. Denies him with a save. Into the corner now. Takes a wrist shot. Big save in front. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Grabbed along the board by Golden. A chance. And the save. Sends it over to B-Bunny. And that's offside, stopping the play.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And they'll drop the puck one more time before this thing concludes. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, how do you sum up that win tonight? That was impressive.
Well, it was impressive, and I really felt like they owned the puck. And when you have that puck on your stick, you make good decisions with it. It winds up on net. And just look at the shot clock, and you can tell that not only did they outchance, but in terms of the volume, they were able to get a ton of pucks through to the net. That's taking what's given and doing good by it.